Is reporting that one of Floyd Mayweather's bodyguards was shot in Atlanta early this morning. The Atlanta police say 3 SUVs carrying Floyd and his entourage were driving to a hotel from a nightclub when the shooting occurred. Mayweather was not injured in the attack, and it's unclear if he was the specific target. All this came after Floyd made some comments on Saturday night about Conor McGregor's arrest in New York last week. Let's take a listen.
When you have reached such high status, you have to carry yourself in a classy way. Outside the ring, you have to carry yourself like a gentleman.
Has he disqualified himself from a fight with you in the near future?
As of right now, you know, Conor McGregor has other things to deal with.
Shannon, what do you make of this?
I get what Floyd is trying to say. That Conor, when you're in the public eye, there's a certain decorum and a certain way to carry yourself at all times. But I'm not so sure that Floyd needs to be the messenger that's delivering this message, given his history of some of his transgressions. I won't get into that. I think most of us, that's people that's watching this program, knows what his transgressions are. It's just the fact that him saying it. If it was someone else saying this, you know, I don't think anybody would bat it out like, man, you're right. You know what? You are absolutely right, Conor. You ought to listen to him. Say LeBron James has said this. Say a Sugar Ray, somebody in, let's just take someone from the fight game themselves that said this. You're like, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the way you can conduct yourself. But John Jones can't give Conor McGregor advice.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying, Skip? So I think that's where he's going to lose a lot of people. It's not so much the message, it's the messenger that's delivering the message. You, of all people, didn't you spend time you said how he should? I don't know if these two go together. I get his message, but I just think the messenger is kind of flawed.
So, one or two things just happened. Either Floyd Mayweather Jr. was aware of the outrageous hypocrisy of his statement that he made to Jim Gray about Conor McGregor, and it was just pre-fight hype talk, and he was intending that Conor respond to him with more outrageous trash talk via social media today, or he was completely clueless and unaware of the outrageous hypocrisy of the statement he just made. Because, I'm sorry, he did open this door, so just quickly I'm going to step through it. I'm not going to run through it, but I'm going to step through it. 2002, Mayweather charged with 2 counts of domestic violence. 2004, convicted of 2 counts of misdemeanor battery against 2 women. 05, misdemeanor battery charge, hitting and kicking a bouncer. And then, of course, in 2011, sentenced to serve 90 days in jail, which he served. I don't know if he served all of them, but he served a big part of that sentence. Right. So he did go to jail. And then his little buddy Justin Bieber cut ties with him about a year ago because he was posting so many pictures of his models from his strip club in Vegas called Girl Collection. Is that a real classy way to handle yourself when you've reached this status? I don't know.
I look at him sometimes.
You probably do. I know.
You're not riding the house, killing, the old folks say they're killing time.
So is he that clueless? Because it smacks, if he's unaware of the hypocrisy of the statement, then he's suggesting once again that domestic violence stuff is no big deal. Like, I didn't really do that anyway. That's how it comes across.
And what about this drive-by, Skip?
I don't know.
I mean, that's not no accident.
I don't know.
People don't accidentally drive by and shoot into cars.
Atlanta, GA at 3 a.m.
And that was close to the crib. I got a call to make sure everything okay. Cause that was close.
It?
Yeah, that's close, real close to me.
Did you have anything to do with this?
Nah. Floyd, let me tell you how this worked, though. You can have as much money as you want, but there's a certain level of respect that you better have when you out there in them streets. Now, I don't care. You can be worth $5 billion, but in the street, there's a code, and it's called respect. Now, if you think because you Floyd and you got 6 guys that weigh 300 pounds and they can bench 600 pounds.
And you're worth $1 billion.
And you can walk around, boy, look here. They'll let you have it.
Yep.
And that's one thing I know about those streets. And that's what, I haven't been a whole lot of places, but I can tell you how Atlanta rolls.
You do.
And so when you go there, you better give them people their respect, because if you don't, they'll take it. And they don't care nothing. They don't care nothing about no Floyd. When I go places, Skip, it's always, I pay them the utmost respect because they demand it in their section, in their little crossroad. Now, in the box, you walking there, he in Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive, streets are going to part.
Yep.
But when you go to them streets, they don't give a F about the Floyd Mayweather.
So is it possible he or one of his bodyguards disrespected somebody in the club in which they were just in?
That's a possibility.
Yep.
That's a possibility. Because if you do, they're going to get theirs.
So is that a classy way to handle yourself as a gentleman?
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey, I get, bottle serve, you probably, popping them bottles and everybody, you got them big old ace of spades, you know how they do it up there. You do it in the club, you do it real big. But let me tell you something about them, boys. They got some boys that come in there and they pop bottles on the reg. And if you think you can come in there and disrespect them, okay. Okay. They real with that. They real with about that skill.
Well, somebody's got a real bullet hole in his leg and he went to the hospital.
No, I mean, some people talk about that gangster stuff and they talk, they studio gangsters and they talk about, but they got some guys that for real.
Yeah.
And for them to come up there, now Buckhead's a nice area. I live in Buckhead. That's a very nice area. Very seldom do you see things like that happen. So for that to happen, let me tell you something. They came looking for it. Now, if you're on the south side, southwest, the SWAT's what they call it, or the bluff over there, those are the areas skip. Something might pop off like that. But to come up in that area, they went looking.
Interesting.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out more about what happens with that shooting situation as it moves
I'm
along,
just hoping Floyd's comment to Jim Gray was tongue-in-cheek, like it was intended as trash talk.
I mean, if you follow what Floyd has said about his domestic violence situations in the past, he truly does not believe he's done anything wrong.
Yep.
So, I mean, he's said that, like there's no picture, so therefore it didn't happen. So
Interesting.
yeah, I don't think I could think of a worse person to send that message. Have the Eagles gotten better or worse this offseason? We'll discuss that with Ray Lewis next.